Hey, it's Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob, and he owns a little Brittany named Maggie. This frequently comes up on a couple of sites. John Oliver was nice enough to put me on as one of the moderators at All About Guppies USA, and it's an honor, and I'm glad to be there. One of the greatest things that comes up from newbies is, where do you get guppies? It's really... I'll tell you what, it's very difficult to go to a fish store and pick them up. There are some LFSs that have strong guppy babies. They have strong guppies. They breed them themselves, or they get them from local breeders, or what have you. Most times when you purchase guppies from a pet store, is that they come from the breeding facility, the fish farm, and they're used to brackish water. A couple of notes here that people often ask about salt and water for guppies. I add none. I add 0.0. So let's get back to the problem at hand. How do you find good guppies? Well, the easiest way to do it, and again, there's a little patience involved here. You can purchase from our good friend John, or you can purchase them from me at Mobb Guppy, or you can purchase them from Michael's Fish Room and Doug Gray. There's really good people that can ship you fish that are going to be high quality, that won't be getting ill, that essentially will be great opportunities for you to enjoy your guppies and not worry about them dying every 2 seconds. The other place to go is, most of this country, there is a local fish club. There's like several within an hour of where I live. And I have bought all of my fish, all the fish that I have currently, their sole stock that I got were either at a fish club, or I ordered them online from a reputable breeder. That's what you have to do. It's, the deal is, they're not that much more expensive. You can buy a trio of really nice guppies online, and sure, you go out and it's, after they're shipped to you, maybe like $12 each, whatever it is. I'm going to give you a little thing. Most guppy breeders, will throw in an extra or two. For me, it's, I always throw in extras except for this one line that I'm working on, just because I don't have a lot to sell. So I put a very limited up for sale, and I'm not throwing in any extras at this point. 6 months from now, I very well could. But a lot of guppy breeders will throw in something extra. A lot of guppy breeders will also, give you the best directions on how to care for your fish. If you go to, your local fish club, they have table sales, usually a couple of times a year. And at the table sales are fish breeders who probably have water a lot like the water in your aquariums, so there's not a lot of shock treatment. They've been raising these fish for generations in their fish room. It's it's on some of my lines. I've been set up here since 2019. I'm on like generation 6 and 7. Come on, Maggie. Maggie was just being silly. I'm on like generation 6 and 7 of some of my lines of guppies, which is great. And by the way, I've gotten to distribute them to a lot of great people. And I hear from folks occasionally, and they tell me how much they're enjoying the fish. And that's actually, I find that probably one of the best parts when I hear from people I sell guppies to. and they say, yeah, I got those guppies from you. Holy capoli, they've been prolific. They're beautiful. They're breeding like crazy. That's what I like to hear about. So that's the thing. Now, I'll just tell you, it's the more money you spend at the beginning on the fish, the happier you're going to be more times than not. Now, there are some strains, like there's a real hot strain occasionally that becomes really expensive. You may want to skip that. But for your general strain of guppies that you can find in a variety of places, John Oliver is a great person, Doug Gray, myself, a lot of stuff you can find on Aquabid. You are going to be so much happier in the short term because the fish are going to be healthy and alive. Long term because they're going to breed a lot and they'll bring you the joy of caring for guppies. So there you go. It's Mobb Guppy, where the guppy is the mob. Feel free to sub if you've never done so, and we love having you around. Have a great day.